Howdy, I'm gonna tell a story of how I learned not to feed wild animals. So when I was about 7 or 8 years old, my family took a trip to the Grand Canyon and to Las Vegas, sort of in that area. And while we were at the Grand Canyon, if you didn't know, there's a lot of ground squirrels at the Grand Canyon, and they aren't really afraid of people. So my family was there, and I think it was my mom who told me that I could feed the squirrels water or something, and my brother was doing it too. And so I knelt down and I gave the squirrel a little bit of water, and I think my child brain thought it would be very amusing to feed the ground squirrel actually nothing. Turns out I was the chosen one. The squirrel just bit my finger, and luckily it didn't break skin, so it wasn't anything terribly serious, but it was a little bit traumatizing. I won't lie, I'm a little bit scared of squirrels these days. I see the squirrels and I'm afraid they will just run up to me and bite me, even though I know as a child it was fully my fault that I was bitten by the squirrel in the first place. But I do have a very slight fear of squirrels because of my apparent blind nobility for wanting to feed the squirrels, or just blind stupidity in wanting to feed the squirrel nothing as a trick. So I guess it's not necessarily don't feed wild animals, though I know it's usually not good in most cases to be feeding wild animals, but at the very least, don't try to trick the poor wild animals into taking food that isn't there, because the squirrel might just come up, choose you as their chosen victim, and bite your finger and traumatize you as a child for forever.